Greetings everyone, my name is Lalita and I am part of the TRU Yoga team, and we are very excited to welcome you to this 5-class series we have crafted with so much love. We will journey through the 5 elements, as we will have a short mini sadhana, meaning a short mini practice, going through different elements of asana, pranayama, mantra, meditation, yoga nidra. So we're very excited to welcome you. We are going to start with day 1 with the earth practice. And for those eager participants that join us through the 5 days, we will have a giveaway of a 50% discount on the tuition on our next immersion, which is a beautiful 2-week immersion, transformational experience happening in Uvita, Costa Rica, starting November 23rd until December 6th. So if you want to learn more and how to participate in our next and future offerings, just click the link below and you will be also guided to the future practices in the following days. So sign up and participate if you haven't already. And welcome to our day 1 practice, earth element. So today we're going to explore the earth element, our connection to our grounding stability, to the earth, to feeling resilient. And we're also going to look into this yogic concept called Santosha, which means contentment. And it's one of the niyamas in the Yoga Sutras. And it is very linked to our sense of gratitude. So this is going to be the two focuses on our practice. So join me on your mat, take a comfortable seat. If you need to add any props to support your hips, go for it. And shuffle a bit as you find yourself rooting onto the mat or the cushion or the seat, the chair. And then gently close your eyes. The palms can be facing up. If you want, you can even add a little mudra, tip of the index touching the tip of the thumb. And as you close your eyes and you take some deep breaths, notice the parts of your body that are touching the ground. Feeling supported and feeling held by the earth. Allowing the weight to be evenly distributed in those parts that are touching the ground. Feel your sit bones rooting down. Feel the stability of your bones to hold you upright. And connect to your breath as you inhale deeply. Feel this sense of presence, of grounded resonance. And as you exhale, focusing on releasing any unnecessary tensions. Just the amount of presence and alertness in the body to keep you upright in your position, but also this feeling of letting go unnecessary tensions, for example, in the forehead, in the jaw, the shoulders, the chest, the belly. And as you feel your body being held and supported by the earth, bring into mind this idea of santosha, of contentment. It is linked with our feeling of belonging, of equanimity, and of gratitude. We will begin with pranayama, a breath practice, which is called Vritti. So sama meaning same and vritti meaning the flow or the fluctuations of our breath. So we're going to do a count. We're going to inhale for 4 and we're going to exhale for 4. Try to smooth the turning points where the inhale becomes the exhale and where the exhale becomes the inhale. So I'll begin the count. We inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale 1, 2, 3, and 4. This breath, as it is regulating our inhale and our exhale, is bringing that quality of equanimity, of presence. Returning to your normal breath and feeling the echo of the pranayama and the stabilization of the inhales and the exhales. And gently releasing the mudra if you have it and blinking your eyes open, connecting to the space you're in and feeling your body from the inside out. We're going to begin with our asana, with our moving practice. So come onto all fours, aligning your wrists with your shoulders and your knees with your hips. And we're going to do some simple cat-cow exercises. You might know this one. But we're going to include this principle, this moving principle, which we're going to be focusing on our practice today, which is yielding to the earth. So as I say this, if you've never heard it before, what comes to your mind? So let's begin the cat-cow poses. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, curving the spine. So yielding to the earth, what does that mean? We have our hands and our knees onto the earth. Continue with the cat-cow. And we're distributing our weight evenly through these 4 points. And we're being supported by the earth. We're not pushing, we're not pulling, we're not resisting, we are yielding. We are working with the force of gravity and with the force of that upright, moving energy. So feeling yourself in those points that are contacting the earth, simply surrendering with that yielding quality, with that grounding presence. Let's do one more. Feeling how the connection ripples through the body and the movement. And coming back to the center. We're going to extend the right hand forward and the left leg. Now we've lifted 2 of our supporting points, yet we still find that if we yield to the earth, there's that rebound force that keeps us upright. We're going to begin with some movement here. So keep on focusing on this connection to the earth and to your center. Inhale as you expand. Exhale as you bring the knee, the elbow, and the head to the center. And inhale, expand. We're working with the breath being our leading force. The movement simply follows. It's an inhale as you expand. It's an exhale as you contract, as you come to the center. One last inhale, expanding. And then lowering down. Same thing on the other side. First extending the arm, then the leg. Just noticing for a moment the shift in our support, in our base. And begin with the pulsations, with that expansion and contraction. We notice this movement all across creation. Is the spanda, the rhythm, the pulsating life that moves in these 2 opposite forces. And in our microcosm, we feel it here in our spine, in our extremities, as we feel that grounding presence that supports this movement. One more, extending on an inhale and releasing down. We're going to bring the big toes to touch and open wide the knees. The hips go back and we come to a child's pose, resting our foreheads on the mat. Taking a moment here to call in this quality of gratitude. In this posture where we're bowing down in humility. What are you grateful for today? Can you feel yourself held and nourished in this moment? Can you feel yourself stable, supported, held? We're going to look to our hands and stand on our fingertips and walk the hands towards the right side. Left hand over right, and then we sink down again, feeling the sides of our body opening. Looking up to your hands again, coming to the fingertips and walking all the way to the other side. Other hand on top and releasing down. Looking through the hands and again walking them towards the center, and then back to our tabletop position, realigning all 4 limbs of the tabletop. We're going to bring our toes onto the mat, and we're going to walk our hands as we slowly lift the knees off from the mat. we're going to play here a little bit with the balance. So you're standing here at the balls of the feet and the toes, and you're going to bring your chin to the chest as you hug with one arm, perhaps with both arms, or you can leave one finger down to support you, as you create this little egg shape. If you notice, we have very little surface area touching the ground. How can we find that stability within us so that we can maintain our inner balance? Remembering this principle of yielding to the earth. Notice the parts of your feet that are touching the earth, and inviting this quality of presence in that part of your body, and allowing the rest of the body to simply melt towards those touch points. Finding that non-resistance of that contact, and that unconditional support that comes from the earth. Gently with our hands walking ourselves back, this time into a plank position. Aligning our shoulders with our wrists and our heels all the way to the crown, creating one straight line. Now, as if someone was lifting you from your hips all the way up to the sky, bring your ears aligned with the biceps and coming to a downward dog. If you need to create a little bit of movement to arrive to this down dog, you can do so. You can pedal your legs a little bit and feeling the shift of the weight on one foot to the other. Allow the hips to sway from one side to the other. Notice the firm support of the hands. Finding stillness in your down dog, connecting to your breath and this quality of presence. What inner causes and conditions can you create in your life to feel supported, held? What nourishes you, your mind, and your body? And how can you reaffirm your belonging to this present moment, to yourself? We're going to look to the hands and we're going to step with the right foot between them. Lowering the knee down and opening our chest to the front. We're going to now bring both arms inside of the foot of the leg, and we're going to open it a little bit to the edge, the outer edge of our mat. You can drop the toes of the back foot and just coming here to our lizard pose. Now your lizard can look a little bit different. You can customize it now. You can create a little bit of a sway here in the hips. You can, if you want, open to the edge of the foot as you open the knee a little bit more. If you're feeling like you want to create a little bit more space and you have the ability to go there today, you can lower down to your forearms if you wish. And you can even lift the back knee if you're feeling called to do so. Just kind of play here a little bit, creating space in your hips. The earth element is connected to our root chakra, Muladhara, right there in the perineum. So feeling your connection to this aspect of your body, of your energetic body, our chakra system being this intricate pranic layer of us, so like energetic layer of us. As you breathe through the possible discomfort this position may bring, how can you find that contentment with where you're at, where your body's at? Perhaps you want to be able to go deeper, perhaps you want to be able to feel less discomfort or whatever. But see how the mind is always trying to get us something else because we're unsatisfied with what is. So allowing this sense of satisfaction to arise in our mat, on our asana practice, so that we can bring it forth in our day-to-day lives. If you're down on your forearms, you can come back to your hands. You can slowly start bringing the foot back into the center. And we're going to transition to the other side with a downward facing dog. Look to your hands, and now we're going to step with the other foot between them. Arriving here, opening the chest, opening the front part of the body as we sink with our hips down and forward. And then finding our lizard onto the other side, trying to mirror whatever we did on one side. So initially just kind of arriving, perhaps inviting a little bit of a swaying. And then finding the expression of the pose that you're feeling called to do today. Notice if you're holding any unnecessary tensions in places such as the jaw, the forehead, the shoulders. Connecting with the breath. And with this sense of openness to sensation, openness to gravity, even openness to resistance or openness to tightness. Just that sense of allowing. And a gentle inner smile emerges from that sense of Santosha. Coming back with your hands and again stepping into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Bringing your knees down and sitting up onto your knees. In this pose, Vajrasana, feeling this sense of stability. This is the diamond pose. Feeling this connection to our Muladhara, our root chakra, there in the perineum, is depicted as a red ruby spiral or light or sphere, however you visualize it or feel it. Gently finding a seated position. And we're going to end our short asana practice followed by a little meditation in gratitude. Finding something in your life you're truly grateful for. It can be just one thing, but allow this sensation of gratitude to expand from your heart. Allow it to grow. Allow it to ripple from your heart to every body part, every corner of your being. Anchor this sensation into your being to whatever extent that it is possible for you today. And notice that inner presence that comes with this sense of gratitude. Stabilizing it so that it becomes a base of equanimity, where even if circumstances in our lives arise that are challenging, how can we rely on that base that we have built of stable contentment and satisfaction? As true seekers, we know that the outside will never satisfy and quench our real thirst. Having more, desiring more, won't bring us true satisfaction or contentment. It's something that arises from within. So with that intention, moving through our days, with that sense of gratitude and ease, of knowing that it's within us that we find this treasure of presence and belonging. and that the earth is always here supporting our every step. Nourishing us, and always present, this earth element, our stability, our groundedness, our bones, our structure. This is always present and available for us. Amidst the chaos, amidst the movement, bringing your palms joined together in front of the heart. We will close our practice with the bija, or the seed mantra of the earth element, connected to our Muladhara, the root chakra. We're going to chant it 3 times, and it's a LAM, L-A-M. So inhale, LAM. Namaste, and thank you for your presence.